What is going on, fish keepers, and welcome back to another Maple Street Aquatics live stream. And today's video is going to be to show off these male bluefin shiners right here. They are fighting for dominance, appears to be. Hey, Blue Waters, how's it going? But we notice these guys flaring up and kind of circling each other. Obviously, they're the males because their noses are blue. But we didn't notice until today that their bottom fins are showing a lot more color. These guys are pretty interesting fish. My wife, Vanessa, she's got a video of these up on her channel if you guys want to check that out. Her channel name is Vanessa MSA, and I'll drop a link in the chat here. Go over there and check that out. She's got a lot of the kind of like a little bit behind the scenes, you could say, of Maple Street Aquatics. She posts some pretty neat stuff, usually with music. She catches some stuff in these fish tanks that I don't get a chance to, so she goes ahead and puts that up on her channel. I know these guys. They're a little bit hard to see when they get in front of that rock, because that rock kind of is kind of bright coming across from the camera. I don't know if that's coming across that way for you guys, but they are really cool looking when they got their fins all flared up like that. What's up, Kendall? How are you, buddy? DPK, thanks for being here, Carlos. No, the whole tank isn't the blue nose. Actually, I'll run through the species here in a second. Island Queen, hello. Cameron, learning to fish keep, thanks for being here, bud. Yeah, their fins are amazing when they stick their fins out like this. So in this tank are the blue fin shiners, which you're seeing right now. And then I'll grab the camera here and move you around a bit. There is some red. So these are the blue nose shiners here. And then these are the red fin shiners. These kind of rainbow colored ones. And the giant Danios right there. Hey, Pounded More. Ray from Biggie's. All right, sweet. Some Celebes half beaks up here at the top, hanging out. And what else is in here? Some albino plecos. There's one in the corner back there. There's 3 of those in here. There are some gambusia, some mosquito fish right there at the top. Mosquito fish. There's a few more of those in here. I think that's about it. Miss anything? I think that's about it. These guys are the interest at the moment. They're a little pretty interesting behavior they're showing right now. And the finnage is excellent on them at the moment. 808, thank you. Yeah, Big E's is streaming, or he was. Yeah, he is. We were hanging out there. Well, we were just doing water changes on this tank. Maybe that is the reason that these guys kind of perked up a little bit. But yeah, we were doing water changes, hanging out in Big E's stream, and seeing this happen once we got done with the water changes, and figured we should hop on here and do a stream. I just wanted to show those off. We're gonna keep it short. We'll probably shut it down here, but just wanted to hop on, do a real quick stream, and show these guys off. And they're doing real good at staying right there in front of the camera, showing off for us. So we'll let them go a little longer. DPK says mosquito fish tend to drop 3 to 4 fry at a time. That's what I noticed, but usually get eaten by their parents. Yeah, this is the first time for us keeping mosquito fish, and we actually had 3 pretty much full-grown paradise fish in here. And believe it or not, these little mosquito fish were picking and bossing around this big paradise fish. So kind of surprised us. The attitude for such a small fish, you know, they're almost guppy-like, and they were pushing around like 2.5 inch, 3 inch paradise fish, which are supposedly aggressive, but the little mosquito fish are aggressive for sure, especially for their size. This tank is, we've only had this tank set up for about a month maybe, and we are battling a little bit of diatoms. It's getting a little bit of brown algae here and there, and some of the plants are starting to kind of set in a little bit. Some of them are starting to brown out a little, so I'm not sure. We did actually move some stuff around in the tank earlier. So like most of our tanks, nothing's set when we build them and put them together, and then we change them. Like we put this big old piece of Java moss in here today. Took out a big piece of driftwood. And what else did we do? Cut one of the hornworts out. I think that's all we did, but we're always changing our fish tanks up. Put a little bit of greenness in the 90 over there with some of the stuff out of here today. So, yep. That's the best thing about having multiple tanks is you can grab stuff from one and put in another tank, and you got all kinds of stuff to shop from. Carlos said they ended up killing my male guppies. Maybe next time I'll try a male mosquito fish with the female guppies and see what happens. Yeah. Believe it or not, it was actually the females that were chasing the paradise fish around. It was the female mosquito fish that were the mean ones. So, female guppies, yeah, maybe that would work, because in our experience, the male mosquito fish is kind of passive or subdominant, where the female mosquito fish are aggressive, and usually it's the other way around in guppies from our experience. So yeah, that might work, Carlos. Try a male mosquito fish, female guppy. I'd thought about it one time, trying to get a hold of some wild guppies, because it seems like the genetics of guppies anymore is kind of weak, and I thought maybe if you could kind of crossbreed some wild guppies into some other guppies, maybe you could strengthen the gene pool a little bit, but never really did anything with it. But alright, yeah, we're going to shut it down. I want to thank all you guys for coming out. I just wanted to show these fish off. They were showing some pretty interesting behavior, so we figured we'd get it on camera. Do a quick little live stream, keep it under 10 minutes. I think we're at 8 minutes and some. And yeah, unless you guys have any questions, we'll go ahead and kill it and hang out on the rest of the live streams tonight. I believe Jeremy, Sergeant Tank, and Jeffro show coming on in about an hour, 8 o'clock, and then we always hang out at LRB's live stream. So Carlos says wild fin mollies are beautiful, especially if you breed sail fins. Yes, the high fin mollies. We have an interesting high fin. Oh yeah, I guess he's high fin. He's a male Velifera molly, which they do have really high fins. So hopefully we can get something going with him. But yeah, big high fin mollies are cool when they show off. It's almost amazing how far forward their fins will go. Actually, some of them even go like past their head. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yep. Big fin fish actually are really cool looking when they show them off, if they can get them all propped up good. Okay, well, hey, thanks for showing up, everybody. Like I said earlier, I'll drop the link again if you want to check out my wife's channel, Vanessa. Her name of her channel is Vanessa MSA. I just dropped a link right there. Go ahead and click over there and check it out if you like what you see. Go ahead and consider subscribing. She does a lot of kind of behind the scenes stuff over here and shows off some stuff that I don't get to. So go check that out, and you guys have a good night. We will catch you next time.